Hello, friends, and welcome to Email Marketing Thursdays. I'm your host, Kerry Knoll. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode about how to add context to an automation after clicking a link in ActiveCampaign. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please also hit the like or thumbs up at either LinkedIn or Facebook or on YouTube. I appreciate that very much. So today I want to show you exactly how to do this. So let me share my screen with you. All right, so you should be seeing ActiveCampaign. I have this automation. It's called Initial Test Sequence Number 1. We have just one email in here. I'm just going to open this up real quick and take a peek at it. We just have one link. It's got some general or generic text in it. And this link here, we are going to then click this link icon. And we can see that the URL, it's going to go to google.com. And when a contact clicks this link, we're adding a tag. Click the link. Okay, and if I wanted to do that all over again, this is what I'd see by default. And I just enter the tag here, clicked the link. And then I will just click OK and then save and exit. And then I have this second automation right here called the follow-up test sequence number 1, clicked link action. So when this automation starts when the tag click the link is added and the person has not entered this particular automation before or yet. So in this case, then they're going to get this follow-up email, which basically looks like that. It just says, hello, thanks for clicking the link in the previous email I just sent you. Salesy B salesperson. So that's all there is to this little sequence, but I want to show you how this works so you can take advantage of it as well in your own email marketing, specifically if you're using ActiveCampaign. But if you're using something else that allows you to do something similar, you can also implement this for that as well. So here we go. So we're just going to put our person into this first one, right? So that person is going to be me with this one email account I don't use very often. And I'm going to then go over here and add them to the automation. So I'm just going to add the automation. There it is. Okay. Come back to this automation. I should have gotten the email. I should be at the bottom of this wait 99 years. There I am. I should go over here to check my email now. Let's see if we got it. Hopefully we did. Or hopefully it'll show up here in a minute. Let's see. Of course, now when I want it to show up, it's going to show up slowly because it's going to send it. It's taking a minute. Let's see what else I can show you while that's happening. So bottom line is after I've sent that, I haven't clicked yet, so I will not end up in here. So if we reload this, you will not see me in here yet. Okay, so I'm not in there yet, and I won't be in there until I click that link, right? But we know that we were sent this email because we're ended up here. So let's come back here and check it again. Let's check the primary. Okay. I wish I had my Jeopardy music right now for us, but I don't. So let's go here. Let's see how long it's going to take before. There it is. It showed up. Wonderful. So test email number 1. Hello. Sending a simple text-based email to say hello. Yeah. Here's the link. Click here to check this out. So I'm going to click this. It's going to take me to Google. Nothing special, nothing fancy. I'm going to come back over here. I'm now going to reload this second automation, the follow-up test sequence number 1. Click link action. And I think I didn't get entered because I've been entered into this before. Let me uncheck this. Let's go here. Let's just double check it. Let's come back to the email. Let's click the link again. Make sure we get that added to us. And I'm still not in there. I still didn't get it. Okay, let me back up. Let me go back here. Let me go search for clicked the link. Okay, we don't have it, at least not yet. Let me reload my profile. I promise you this works. There's my click the link. Let me just add it back manually as if I click the link. Oh, let's try without doing that first. Let's go back to this email. Let's click the link again. back at Google again. Let's check our automation, see if we got added. Crossing my fingers. Still haven't been added. Okay. Sometimes this happens when subscribers are already subscribed. Let me reload this, make sure the tag was added like it should have been after clicking the link again. And I'm pretty sure it is. Let me just, click the link. There it is. I just saw it. It's right here. Click the link. So what's happening here is not happening the way it's supposed to. Click the link, is added, reload. Love when technology works so smoothly. And I'm pretty sure I didn't get a second email because I'm not in that automation. Nothing. Okay, so here's what will happen. Let me go back here. Tag is added, and that's active. Okay. Always want to double, triple, and quadruple check our settings. Let me reload this. Let me manually add our clicked link. Let me reload this too. Let's turn this on and off just for fun. And then let's click this link one more time and just see what happens. Okay. Okay, now I'm not getting sent the email because it's not going to work with this particular person. Let's try a different one just so we can make sure this works. Let's try, let me just double check this again, reload it, and let's see what happens. Click the link. All right, so that tag keeps being added, which is correct. That's what we want. And then we should be getting entered into this automation. Now, another way we can set this up, by the way, and let me show you that too. Besides using a tag, we can do this as well. Let me try this instead. We'll send this one more time. We're going to change this from the tag action to, so we'll add another action, so we can add both actions. We will add to an automation, and then this is the automation we want to add them to. So we'll come back here, we'll select automation. Let's see if we start, we can't type in the box. Okay, this is a long list of automations. Let's see if we can find it quickly. It's probably down here somewhere close to the bottom. I think I just passed it. Maybe not. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay. Save and exit. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a couple things. We're going to come back to our contact. We're going to remove the tag. Then we're going to grab this particular initial sequence. We'll come back to our contact, and we're going to remove ourselves from that particular automation. Let's do it this way. Right click here, open tab. We're going to take this particular contact, and we're going to then click on this edit all, remove from an automation. Okay, remove. Perfect. Then we're going to close that. We're going to reload this. We should not see us in here anymore. We should have nothing in the queue. And we don't, which is good. We're going to come back to our contact here. We're going to reload this one more time. And then we're going to add ourselves to the automation manually for that first one, like we just did originally. Okay, so we come back in here. If we reload this, we should see a queue of 1 again. I should have passed through this, got this email one more time sent to me. All right, so now we have to wait for that email to show up again. Let's close a couple of these Google links, and so we don't need them. And this was our original test email, so we should see a second one here as soon as it comes in. And last time it took maybe 20 seconds or so, or 30 seconds before we got it. As soon as we get it, then we should be on our way to actually seeing a result here. There we go. So there's the second one. The new one showed up. So this is the new email, the one that was sent literally 0 minutes ago. We're going to click this link. As soon as we do this, it's going to open Google. Okay. And then we should see that we've been added to this automation automatically. Reloading. There we are. So we're now in the queue correctly. If we come back to our email, we should get a second email that's just going to say, thank you for clicking that link. And that should show up here in a jiffy. Definitely need Jeopardy music. Cue up the music. All right, let's go. Here it comes. Any day now. So this is the email that was sent. Just a reminder. Hello, thanks for clicking the link in the previous email I just sent you. So that's all the email that we're going to receive here as soon as it comes in. And this is just to confirm that it actually works. But we kind of can verify that it does work because our action took us into this particular automation automatically. That's how we ended up here. If we look at who this is, we'll open it up. We can see that the wait ID for this person is, in fact, me with this socialpostingcom at gmail.com email address. So that's the correct one. And we'll come back to the email. Maybe it'll show up in like 10 minutes. But either way, it does work. That is how it's done. If you want to recap that one more time, what we did is in the initial test sequence or any of your initial emails, once you are in the email editor itself, just click on a link that you want somebody to click on and then set the actions however you want. So when a contact clicks this link, we can add a tag like we did originally, which should have worked better. And then we can also add to automation automatically, which is another workaround option if this doesn't seem to be working the way it's supposed to. Now, the reason this doesn't work sometimes or all the time the way it's supposed to is depending on if the contact has already been added the tag before, if that contact's already been in the automation before, etc. So if you can start with a brand new slate, like a brand new contact that's never been in your email list or doesn't ever had this tag put on to them before, it'll 100% work, guaranteed. But sometimes there's a little nuances like that that bug it up a bit. So that's all that happens. But if you do the add to automation, you're guaranteed to get that person to put into that correct automation. The reason I like tags instead of doing it this way is tags a lot of times give me a lot more information about what actions that particular contact has made anyway. And also, as you saw when I select from my automation list, if you've got a ton of automations like I do, there is no easy way to get to these automations inside of ActiveCampaign, meaning you cannot search by typing, and they're not necessarily in alphabetical order or anything like that. They're actually oldest to newest, the oldest ones at the very top and the newest ones at the very bottom. So that gets a little bit cumbersome to try to find. So it's easier to use the actual tags instead. Let's see if the email showed up. There it is. Finally, follow-up test email number 1, clicked link, and it says, thanks for clicking the link in the previous email I just sent you. So there you have it. We have accomplished something that should have taken 3 minutes in 13 minutes and 51 seconds. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and the thumbs up if you like this video, even though you had to begrudgingly sit through a bunch of waiting for an email to show up. I do appreciate that. And if you're tuning in on LinkedIn or on YouTube also, feel free to post a comment, share it, like it, etc. I'd also appreciate that as well. And until tomorrow, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you real soon. Take care.